The holiday shopping season is officially here. If by any chance you plan to or have already purchased an expensive tablet like an iPad Pro or a Samsung S7 Plus, well, here I want to recommend a little extra accessory for you, a magnetic charging cable. If you don't know what it is, don't worry, I will talk about it, as well as why I think it's useful and what type I would recommend. But before that, I want to make it clear that this video is not sponsored by any person or any party. It's purely based on my own research and experience. I just love sharing my opinions so that others can have a reference and make their own informed decision. Alright, let's dive in. A magnetic charging cable is basically a charging cable like this. The only difference is on this side, the side that connects to your device, it can be broken into two parts and they are magnetically connected with each other. So what happens is this little piece will stay in your device all the time. And when you want to charge, you just pop this magnetically and snap in and the charge begins. So why is this useful? For me, there are three reasons. The most important one being the convenience. When I want to charge my tablet, all I need to do is throw the cable toward roughly the direction of the charging port and the charge starts. No more aiming for the charging port, no more trying to get the right direction or right angle to push your charging pin in. So this is a big deal for a lazy person like me. Secondly, this charging cable is more chipping proof. If by any chance you chipped your cable, the conventional charging cable, which is in your charging port pretty tightly, will likely to pull your device with it, and this can cause damage if it happened to be pulled off the table. While this magnetic connector charging cable, if you chip it, this is what's going to happen. No big deal. The third reason is to avoid charging port wear. So the conventional cable, when you want to charge, you have to physically push it in and pull it out every single time. This kind of physical contact would over time cause more or less some wear on your charging port. While with the magnetic charging cable, this is avoided. Alright, so much for the benefits. Now let's talk about which one I eventually chose and why. There are many different brands and models of magnetic charging cables on Amazon, and this is the one I eventually purchased. My basic requirements for magnetic charging cables are that I want them to be braided cables because those are usually easier to untangle, and I want them to support data transfer, which most magnetic charging cables actually do not support. And I also want them to come with different lengths. I want the longer cables for my desk and for my nightstand, and I want shorter cables for my charging station because I want it less messy. So this one, the NetDot Gen10, collects all of them. Another factor I just realized lately was that the charging head shape actually really matters. This NetDot Gen10 is not the first set I purchased. The first set I purchased was the same brand, NetDot, but Gen12. And what's different here is that notice the charging head, it's round shaped, and that causes a problem. The diameter of the round shape is larger than the thickness of my tablets. So what happened is those charging head will actually stick out of the surface of the tablet. And when your hand is holding there, the sticking out part will press on your palm and make it uncomfortable. So after using it several days, I actually returned it and then purchased the Gen 10, which turns out works perfectly. The one I purchased is this 5-pack version. But this model also comes with the 3-pack versions if that's what you want. You can find the links in the video description below. I need the 5-pack because I use it not only just for my tablet and cell phone, I also use it for my other devices like my wireless keyboard and wireless mouse. Like for example, this wireless mouse, it requires charging quite frequently, and this magnetic charging head really helped. All in all, if you are looking for a good set of magnetic charging cable, I would strongly recommend the NetDot Gen10. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you find this video helpful, please click that like button below so that it can be seen by more people who might find it useful as well. And if you want to see more videos like this, here's the trick. Subscribe my channel. And I will see you next time.